Welcome to Auto Elysium. I'm Scott Anderson, and it's time to unbox another box of vintage cameras. I think we're on about box 5 or so. So, as a reminder, all of these cameras came from my father, who collected them from about 1980 or 65, mid to early 60s to about the mid 80s. So these are all ones he bought at thrift stores and stuff like that. So our first one is a Kodak Retina. And wow, look at the build on this one. And it's actually made in Germany. Not what I was expecting out of a Kodak. Made in Germany, but it is beautiful. Look at that lens. This might even be interchangeable. I'm not sure. But it is a 50mm 1.9, beautifully made. I'm assuming 35mm. Wow, wow. Look at this beautiful thing. I'm impressed. Okay, we're off to a great start. That is a gem. I love the look of that thing. What else are we getting out of here? Okay, we got a little case. Let's see what's in it. We're stuck inside of here. There we go. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Okay, we got the 80s. It's all right. It's a Nikon One Touch. I'm assuming that does not mean touchscreen because we're talking the 80s. Nikon One Touch. I think this thing is supposed to be as automated as cameras got in the 80s, but you're film in and basically push the button and let it do its thing in auto. So it's a 35mm f1.8 lens. Got your flash built in. Cool little camera. Oh, check this out. We got the One Touch manual. Maybe more important is the manual. We've got a number written on here. Wouldn't surprise me if that's some sort of reference number. Maybe they had a problem with their camera they were calling in on. Not sure, but pretty cool. So we got the old Nikon, and check that out. It passed quality, which means it's a quality camera. Says so on it. That's how that works. You put past quality, it's quality. All right, I can't imagine that's the case it came with, but we've got a Canon Zoom S Shure Shot. That's pretty cool. So 35mm. And these have got to be your zoom controls. That's cool. This was a pretty nice camera. I mean, it's just a standard point and shoot for average consumers, but yeah, this is something like, you know, you would have gotten great photos with back in the day out of your 35mm. Ooh, we got books. I like books. Ooh, Canon USA phone number. What do you want to bet they had some problems? We got Canon USA's phone number. Target. Receipt. This camera cost $183 back when it was new. Let's see if we can find a date on here. Okay, 5/28/1990. We've got a bit of a warranty card. Let's see, owner, Tamra, Trishelle, and even had an address on there. Cool. LaSalle, Colorado. So bought locally, sold locally, and it's still local. We got the full manual. That's pretty sweet. Honestly, I think this might have been the coolest part. Like, the camera, it's an old camera. It's not super collectible, but just that little bit of history right there, like, made all of this more fun for me. The Canon phone number, they probably had a problem or didn't know how to use it. We've got the receipt. 190 bucks. I'm sure whoever bought it was like so proud of that once upon a time. And now it lives in my box. All right, we got an Olympus XA2 in the box. Can't imagine it's new. It does appear to be open. Now we've got a box inside the box. Let's see if we can figure out how to open the box. Okay, it's just a push deal. We got more boxes here. All right, that box is a little rough. Let's see. There we go. There's the Olympus. Oh, wow, it's tiny. Oh, I was expecting so much more. It's so small. I mean, yeah, but if you wanted a small, pocketable point and shoot, and then it was modular. Look, there's all your flash stuff. And I'm gonna guess that these somehow fit together, but we're all busted on the inside of there, which sucks. So, unfortunately, that bad boy, while in the box, has the box, is broken. That is sad. But, pretty cool we have the box. There's some paperwork in there too. You know. Yeah, check it out. Right down here. Coolest part. By right, Penfield, New Jersey, and this camera costs $105.99 in 1984. Pretty cool. All right, so I was 2 when this camera was purchased. So yeah, I was 2, and I'm sure that was a really cool, small, compact camera. I actually love modern Olympus cameras. They make just fantastic stuff. Although I've heard they've recently sold their Olympus division, or their camera division. So, ooh, check this out. Look at this. We got an old Kodak. I think it's a Kodak. Maybe it's not a Kodak. I don't know what that is, but look at this Art Deco design, all of this metal. What is this thing? New York, Camera Corp, made in USA. I don't know. I'm not sure what that is, but it just has that 1930s Art Deco design to it. Man, look at these scales on the back. Beautiful. And this case is decent shape. Mercury. It says Mercury on the case. No idea anything about this camera other than it's cool. Way cool. Okay, I'm loving this box so far. Minolta. I love Minoltas. For those of you who don't know, Sony is the one who bought Minolta. Oh, all right, that's torn. That sucks. We can live with that though. Wow, look at this thing. It's beautiful. So I'm gonna guess it's this 35mm. Doesn't look interchangeable. Osaka, Japan. Minolta Model A. But it's so beautifully. Look at these grips. This is a horrible one-handed camera. Like you can tell, it was made for that. Like 2 hands, hold it like that. Look at that beautiful thing though. Way cool. All right, so put this one back together, probably. We'll move on to the next one. We can't spend too much time on each camera. Maybe someday we will take some of the choice few and do some videos on individual cameras. But for now, I don't even know what we have. All right, a Pentax. I didn't have a Pentax and now I do. Let's see. Oh, cool. That's a pretty nice design. Pentax used to be a huge camera company. I don't think they're hanging on by a thread. There's the back. All right, cool. Cool. More of that 80s style point and shoot. Pretty cool. You never know what we're going to find in these boxes. Wow, this was way heavier than I expected. So this is all metal construction, air gas. We've got this kind of wheel design to drive. Looks like our f-stop maybe for our aperture. That is way cool. What else do we got in here? This is likely modern. Reasonably modern. Okay, cool. Olympus Zoom 2000. This looks 90s maybe? Oh, we got film in here. I'm not going to open the back. I don't even know if we can save the film, but let's not find out. Let's not ruin it to find out. Like, who knows? We might develop something someday. Find out what's on here. What else do we got? Vintage Duracell batteries. I'd be interested to know if they run anything anymore. Oh, and the book. Haha, we got the book. Way cool. Look at there. super zoom. That's awesome. Just fold that back up, put it in, and we'll go on to the next camera. We've got another Olympus XA4 macro. Very similar to that one we saw before, but this one, the flash is actually attached to it, not broken. That's way cool. Wind your film there. I'm assuming that's how you take your picture. Pretty sweet. I'm not sure why that's not sliding back. There it goes. Just a little tight after all these years. Suspect that's going to be common. All right. Ooh. All right. This is unusual. So we have a Konica with a piece of tape over the mirror. So this is the first single lens reflex. So this is a Konica. I know it as Konica Minolta, and it's called Auto Reflex. So it's a reflex camera, 35mm. I believe we would see out here, but we don't have a lens. We have this here, which I'm guessing is the lens. Ooh, okay. And I guarantee you that's why the lens isn't on. Oh, that poor lens. And look at in here. Oh God, that didn't go well. Okay, well, the camera's cool. The lens is rough, but who knows? Maybe we'll find another lens. We've got a lot of cool stuff. Just wipe the dust down. All right, Canon ML AF35 ML. No zooms, nothing cool. Just a kind of old school, I'm guessing 80s Canon. Nikon Fun Touch. Ooh, that's a interesting name. I'm not sure if they'd name it a Fun Touch these days. Ooh, it's not gone well, but we got our flashes built in. We got a 35mm, looks super automated for lighting and everything. Pretty cool. What else do we got in here? This looks fun. Argus. Probably. Okay, we got that torn, but check that out. We've got the Argus camera, big heavy thing, similar to what we've seen. This is different though. We got a lens in here maybe? Maybe. Lenses are cool. I love lenses. So this is interchangeable. Look at that beauty. Wow. Look at that. Cool. 100mm Argus lens. That is so cool. Okay, I love how small and gorgeous that little lens is. I wonder if it's I didn't pay attention, but I wonder if it's a high aperture. How did they make a 35mm work? I assume it's 35mm. Have such a small lens. All right, what do we got here? Another Argus maybe? Let's find out. Ah, too bad. That sucks. Oh well. Let's keep going. Up, Kodak 35. We got a couple of these, it looks like. So same style thing, Kodak 35, another 50mm lens probably. 3.5, 50mm. What an unusual lens choice. 50mm. It's not zoomed in enough to be real telephoto, but not wide either. What an odd choice for a lens. Let's see, what else do we got in here? Another Kodak. This is a beautiful case. Look at that. It's in great shape. Oh, wow. So Pony 135, but it is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Wow, look at that build. It's fantastic. I hope this stuff's coming out in focus. Oh, look at that. We got our exposure drawings and stuff on the inside in there. Look how cool that is. All right, we got more. We got lots more actually. This is gonna be a long one. There were a lot of cameras in this box. Another Kodak Pony, but this one is an 828 flash 200 shutter. What a cool little camera. All right. What else do we have? An Agfa Optima. Cool. Check it out. We got mountains, portrait, zoom. It's all clicky. It feels nice. Cool. I like it. What else? Ooh, another Konica. Oh, this is cool. This is the HI-Matic, and I'm loving that script on here. I think that looks way cool. I don't know if you guys can see it. And then there's this weird like glass etching in here. It looks beautiful. It's a 40mm lens, f2.8. There's our, I'm guessing, speed adjustment for the shutter. Look at that, even works. We can probably wind some film. Made in Japan. All right, what do we got next? We got a Yashica. Look at that, Yashica. This is a Yashica IC. I don't know much about Yashicas. They're supposed to be really high-end, nice cameras. This one's been dropped. It doesn't look like the lens is interchangeable. It may be. I'm not sure on that, but it looks like a big 35mm Yashica. What a shame about that drop. Just kind of ruins the camera. Oh, too bad. A Yashica though. Score. We got a Yashica. All right, we got another little Minolta HI-Matic FP. For a camera that looks to be HI-Matic, it doesn't really have that many functions on it. But hey, still a cool little camera. What else do we got in here? Ooh, we got another little Pentax. There we go. I think this might be the same. PC35 AFM. Look at that. Pretty cool little camera. I know nothing about it other than it's a Pentax. Yeah, Pentax used to be, oh, check this out. Vivitar Auto Focus in the box. The box looks a little rough, but let's find out more about it. So there is the little Vivitar. That looks a little stuck, but it could just be me. Look at that. Nice little Vivitar. What else do we have in the box? Oh, we got books. We've got books. So we've got the Vivitar book. We've got a little world thing. Instant side printer. I don't know what that's about to give me an instant side print. What do you want to bet it's not what I think of an instant print in 2020? But pretty cool. Let's put this all back away. Or at least attempt to put it all back away. There we go. It's gonna happen. We're getting it all back in the box, I swear. At least as good as it was before. All right. Ooh, another Yashica. Look at that, we got two Yashicas. So this looks very similar to that other one, just smaller. I'm gonna guess it's newer and in far better shape. Pretty cool. Love that Yashica. Yeah, Yashica. Way cool. What else do we got in here? Ooh, Pentax. We got another Pentax. ME Super Pentax. I think this is even an interchangeable lens camera. This is a 1.17 Pentax. Single lens, a reflex. Yeah, that is cool. I'm excited by this. It's a Pentax SLR. I love it. 50mm, 1.7. Fun. What else? Fujica? Is that related to Fuji? I have no idea. Probably its own thing. Ah, this is how you take it out. You would think after all of these cameras I've already unboxed, I know how to do this, but clearly I don't. But it looks like we have another interchangeable lens, single lens reflex. This one says Fujica on it. It's a Fuji non lens. It's a 2.2 55 mil. Yeah, aperture blades look like they work in there. I'm pretty confident we can figure out how to switch that lens mount out. What a cool little camera. Oops, let's not forget that lens cap. Gotta keep the lens cap with it. Cool. I did that backwards. Cool. Fujica. All right. What else do we got in here? This looks fluffy. I see no branding on the outside. Made in Germany East. Ooh, it's tight. Oh wow. Exakta VX500 made in Dresden. So this has to be 1950s, 60s, 70s, something like that. We're talking about East Germany, so it's while the Cold War is raging. Look at the build quality on this. Wow. I don't even know where the shutter button is. Yeah, I don't see the shutter button. I don't even know how to take a picture. But look at it, she's gorgeous. I have no idea how this camera even works. But, oh, I mean, the build on it is amazing. The camera looks to be in absolutely fantastic condition. I really don't know what else somebody could ask for. Like, that is cool. It's an f2 50 mil lens, it looks like. This is pretty sweet. Let's see if we can get it back together. The hard part about unboxing is I have to put everything back together, which isn't always the easiest thing in the world, because the goal here is to keep things nice, which is sometimes easier said than done, especially when you don't know how any of this works. Another old vintage camera, Shure Shot Ace. Gonna guess 80s, 90s, something like that. Seem a little overexposed on the product camera, but it's just a older Canon Vixia, what we're using there. Yeah, hopefully get a new camera soon to take care of some of that. Ooh, we got a Pigeon camera. I know nothing about this other than it says Pigeon, but it looks beautifully built. We have the case here. What a nice looking lens setup on there. That is cool looking. But again, I know nothing really about this camera or anything. What a weird setup. I bet it goes this way. There we go. It goes this way. Ooh, 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 what are these? We got some dangly things. What do you want to bet? We've got interchangeable lenses, but no lenses. Darn. I love lenses. All right. Olympus AF Twin. Does that mean this autofocuses? That would be cool. Look at that thing. No idea. We got a Claris. This is heavy. Holy crap. This thing weighs more than my big Panasonic with the biggest lens I have on there. Oh, it's all metal. Never heard of it, but it's a cool camera. All right, we got a Kodak now. Let's find out about this Kodak. Kodak Signet 35 camera. We got our rewind there, wind, And I just love this design. The metal, I mean, this is real metal. This is like stainless or nickel finish, something like that. It's beautiful. Well, we just don't get that. I mean, we get silverish cameras still, but nothing with that kind of build. Well, we get high build quality, but nothing with that, let's call it material quality and almost like jewel-like finish to the metal. That is so nice. Cool. Petri color 35E, full automatic. Wow, it's tiny and it's so well built and nice. I don't know if this thing was high end or cheap, but it feels real nice. That's cool. I like that. Maybe. There seems to be a trick with this. All right. That's about as far as we're going with that. All right, what else do we got here? A Rolly? A full-on Rolly. Look at that. Rolly 35. Flash on the bottom, but the flash is like upside down. Flash mount is on the bottom. Your shoe. That is cool. And it's a Rolly. Cool. What do we know about this Rolly? Here's some writing. Must pull lens out. Any twist after taking picture, you must wind film, then hold down button over the eye and Rolly, then twist the lens, then push the lens back into the camera. Huh. I'm gonna guess that there are some learning curves to this Rolly. We got the Rolly manual. Cool. That's a way cool. Oh, that manual is for that flash. Look at that. What a crazy little setup. A Rolly. We got a Rolly. We got a Rolly. I got a Rolly. All right, what's this? Oh, it's another one of those Olympus with those weird little flashes. I should put one of these. I should like find one that's good and put it in that box, because that one in the box is all jacked up. But since we have extras, why not? Ooh, we got a Kodak. Oh, we got a cool Kodak. Look at that nice vintage leather case. And that leather is just beautiful. I mean, a few scrapes. Not sure what it is. I believe this center, it was going to fold out and down, and you can set it down like that. So it's going to be one of those extendable cameras. Yeah, way cool. We're not going to mess with any of that at this exact moment, but how cool is that? We got one camera left here, and that's this Argus, another heavy thing. Man, they did not take any, they didn't pay any attention to weight. I mean, this thing weighs like 2 pounds. It's crazy heavy. I love it. But the design is cool. The build quality looks great. And then we got a bunch of other weird like manuals and stuff in here. So we'll go over some of this. Ooh, Petri color 35E. So that's kind of cool. What's this? Exposure record, Kodak film, snapshots, easier than ever, film protector, projector. Cool. I don't know. This almost looks like a picture sleeve. Negatives, yeah. So I'm gonna guess that once upon a time this had negatives in it. Pretty cool. Clearly that Petri doesn't go in with that. We'll keep it off to the side. Airgas C3, or Airgas, Argus, Kodak Instamatic X35 book. There's the Signet 35 book, Minolta A35 book, Vivitar Tech 35 book. Instructions for the Kodak Pony 135. Pretty cool. All right, well that's it for this box. That was a cool box. That was a lot of cameras and a lot of cool cameras. And we've got more boxes. So come back on the next episode of Auto Elysium and we'll unbox another box.